Hello, guys. Welcome back to SWS Boxing. Delighted to be on with Codie Smith. He is 1-0 and he's back out on the 24th of June. Where is it? Sorry, I forgot.
It's Castle Virtue Motors Arena.
Is that in Newcastle?
Yeah, it's in Newcastle. Josh Kelly's undercard.
So you'll get already early in your career and you're getting these big opportunities, which is good.
Yeah, I'm getting opportunities thanks to Wasserman Boxing, who are my promoters. I'm grateful to be able to get these opportunities, and next fight I'm going to show why I do deserve to be on these bills.
So my first question for you is, how did you first get into boxing?
I first got into boxing. I was playing football, so I've always been a sporty kid, but I'll get into it because I'm only little. Obviously, I'm only a featherweight. Everyone else is bigger than me, so I was getting into fights at school and that. And I thought I'm all right at this. I'm not losing these fights when I'm getting into them in school. So I thought I'm going to give boxing a go. I knew a couple of my mates who were older than me who went to a gym just round the corner. So I tried it out, and then since I walked in them gym doors, I fell in love with it.
So is that the gym you still train at now?
Well, my first gym was in Codie. It was Hard and Fast Boxing Club. It's not a gym no more. My coach passed away. He was an old man. He was called Fred Gummerson. He was 84-year-old. My first coach. He took me to a schoolboy semi-final, and it was getting too old. I couldn't progress no further. So I got in touch and I left Hard and Fast. And I went to Stevie Smith Boxing to continue my amateur career.
And how did you do as an amateur? Like, what was your record?
My record, I had 68 fights, won 61. So I've always been up there. I've won 4 national titles. I've pretty much won everything. I got unlucky with going to European because I won youth. I won youths, but it was COVID. So I couldn't continue going to Europeans because obviously we were locked down and I couldn't do nothing about it. So then after COVID, I went in elite. I got to final elites. I had a bad performance on finals day. I fought Giorgio, who I fought in youth final and beat. He got his revenge on me in the elite final, and now we won one. He's turning professional, so hopefully down line, me and Giorgio will have that decided.
Maybe for a title, mate. Who knows in the future?
For a major title, you never know. But we definitely will settle that score one at days.
So is he featherweight as well?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure what weight he's going to do when he turns over. I'm probably going to move to super featherweight after my next fight because I am maturing. I'm filling out a bit now. So I'm moving to super featherweight. I'll probably fight for an area title at super feather. Then we'll see where we go from there.
So of course you made your debut in back in, was it March, wasn't it?
Yeah, March. Yeah.
I bet it doesn't feel that long.
Mate, life's flying. Like 1 minute I were amateur and then next I'm pro, and now I'm having my second professional fight. It's going quick, but I'm enjoying every minute of it, and I'm constantly in gym and I can't wait to get back out there for my second fight.
Because of course you were boxing at your call on the Harlem Eubank cards. Did you feel like you had a bit of pressure as do you feel like you've got a bit of pressure on you as you're fighting on these big shows?
There's always pressure, but the thing about me is I just didn't know what it was going to be like. Obviously, amateurs, there's 2-3 rings going at once. Yeah, there's not really, all eyes aren't on you, but when you're professional, all eyes are on you. There's lights there, cameras there, we're on TV. So yeah, it wasn't fear at unknown, but I didn't know what to expect. So I was a little bit nervous, but now ball's rolling, and I know what to expect. Then there's going to be a different Codie Smith next time I get in that ring.
Were you happy with your performance?
Yeah, we're an okay performance. I make no excuse for my performance because I still got win, but I do a 6-week training camp for 4-round fights. This is my last 4-round fight, and then I'll go on to an 8-week training camp for 6-round fights.
Oh, so this is your last 4-rounder?
Yeah, this is my last 4-rounder, yeah. And
so you want to move quite quickly, do you?
yeah. I believe that to beat best, you've got to fight not just journeyman. So yeah, I will be looking towards back end of next year fighting for a central area title or something like that. But that that training camp for your call for my pro debut, it couldn't have gone any worse, mate. It literally couldn't have gone any worse. I felt poorly. I had a really bad gut. I'm in doctor. I'm currently seeing a specialist at the minute. I think I've got irritable bowel syndrome, and it does take a lot out of performance. So for 6 week, for 3 week out of that 6 week camp, I were actually poorly, mate. I wasn't training because I couldn't physically train. I were depleted. All my body were depleted. So, but I just wanted to get a ball rolling. That's why I did fight. And obviously, being a top level amateur, these journeymen aren't as skillful, or they're not gonna. Let's be honest, unless I get
And
it
they're
real
not
punch.
always coming to win either.
Exactly, they're there to do rounds, mate. They're there to job the fighting round in round after round, week after week. So they're
It's good
there.
that you've got a good amateur background because it helps you move through the ranks quicker when you've got a good amateur background.
And it gave me opportunity to go into a meeting with Calla and Nissasol and then have that CV, if you'd like to call it, to be able to say I've done this, I've done that, and they know that if I stay on right path and everything goes to plan, that I can be fighting for major titles, which I will be.
Am I right in saying that your fight on the 24th of June is on the zone?
Yeah, that's it, mate. Yeah, it's on the zone. It's live on the zone. Um, and I should be actually live on the card. I'll not be before. I will be when it's broadcasted.
That's even better.
Yeah, exactly, mate. Getting my face out there. Um, so so sky's the limit, mate.
It's good. It's good. So what's it like working with Wasserman Boxing?
Oh, it's brilliant. They're really good. They look after the fighters. They've they've always they've always given me everything I wanted as a boxer. They've always looked after me. Everything that I went in, I told them everything I expected and what I wanted from them, and they've given me opportunity. So I've got to be forever in debt to that. They've given me an opportunity to get on these big shows, like you say. I'm getting on TV cards. I'm getting on big undercards, and it's only my first and second professional fight. So I
Mm.
am really grateful to Wasserman.
Hmm. And do you have an opponent yet, or not just yet?
Yeah, I'm fighting a Mexican. I think he's had three, won two, lost one.
Oh, that's
So
good. Someone with a winning record. It's good.
yeah, yeah. It's
Step up.
I'm aiming to get him out of there. I'm gonna get him out of there in 2 rounds. I've put some extra weight on. Like my last fight, I weighed in at 9 stone, and the night of the fight, I was 9 stone 4. This time, I'll be 9 stone 10. I put some good lean muscle on. As you can see, I'm training in shape. So so this time I'm going for a knockout and
How
putting
much
rest at
did
the.
the other guy weigh last time when you fought on your debut?
We weighed in at featherweight at 9 stone. At
Both of
nine,
you were.
yeah, we both did 9 stone. Obviously, I don't know what he weighed in after we got weighed, but I know I would have played. Like I say, I had a bad illness, so I
For
were
you, was that kind of not the fight itself was hard, but kind of like your health was kind of holding you back a bit? Like
like I said, I make no excuses because I got in there and I knew I went
you got
well,
the
and
job done.
I got the job done. But that definitely won't best Codie Smith. Best Codie Smith will be turning up to Newcastle on 24th of June, and I'm going to show everyone why I will be a world champion at super featherweight sooner or later.
So your goal in the sport is to become a world champion.
Yeah, and I know I'll be a world champion. I've sparred good people. I've been a top class amateur for 9 years. You know what I'm saying? I've seen world class people, and I've definitely got what it takes. I've got power in my hands. I've got a very good chin. I've never been dropped. So I can go out way. All I've got to do is stay focused, stay disciplined, and I keep getting these opportunities on big undercards to get my name out there. And all I've got to do is go and perform, which I will.
Hmm. What fighters do you like look up to?
Uh, I really like Shakur Stevenson at the minute. I think he's great. I think to go from what were he 125? He started at what, £125, 130, and now he's at 135. So he's clearly a great.
Do you think he would beat Devin Haney?
Yeah, I do. I've got to be honest. I do think he will. Based on the last performances, yeah.
Yeah.
You never know what's going on behind fighters' training camps. You never know if that was only a 60% Devin Haney or 100% Devin Haney. But I do believe if they're both 100%, that Shakur Stevenson would beat Devin Haney. Yeah,
I agree. I believe he would get him out of there.
it was so accurate, mate. He don't waste a shot. Um,
Same
it's
with
hard.
Tank. I reckon Tank would beat Haney as well if he landed.
It's just how big is too big compared to Tank. You know what I mean? Is Haney too big for Tank because he's only short? What is he? 5'5", 5'4", 5'5"?
Mm-hmm.
Is is everything the reach? And I don't know. There's obviously a reason he puts rehydration clause in the fights, isn't there? You know what I mean? I think Tank knows that himself. That he knows that if he gives too much away, then they might be too big for him. So I don't
He
know.
can definitely whack though. Don't count him out if they do fight.
Like that, he can bang for sure. But I do think the best of that bunch is Shakur Stevenson.
Mm. Yeah, fair enough.
But
I would like to see Loma rematch Haney because I thought that fight was very close.
what did you think about it? Who do you think won? Be honest.
I had it a draw.
Do you have it a draw?
Yeah.
I had Loma by 2 rounds, me.
It was definitely not a robbery.
Each round were close. You know what I mean? It could have gone either way, but I just think back end at fight, Loma were pinching them rounds. You know, them last few rounds.
Yeah.
Thought Lomachenko were pinching them, so I think that's why. But it definitely wasn't a robbery. A robbery is wrong word. It were a close fight, and Haney was champion.
I think people were looking at one of the scorecards, which was 116, 111, I think it was, and
that's shocking.
Yeah.
But that's corrupt. That's why I left amateurs. Amateur boxing just as corrupt as professional boxing, mate.
It's bad at amateur as well.
Oh, shocking, mate. It's really. I were a top class amateur, and it was still bad for me and watching it round. You know what I mean? I don't like how corrupt the sport is. I think if you lose, you lose, and if you win, you win. Fair's fair. You know what I mean? But money talks, mate.
Mm-hmm. So would you because of course you've had one fight this year, you're scheduled for the one in June, but after that, like how many more times roughly?
I'm hoping to be out every couple of months. I'm hoping to be out. So June, July, August, or back end of August.
So you want to be at least what 5-0 by the end of the year?
By end, I signed my contract in March. I think it was start of March. So March to March, 6-0. Yeah,
that's good. You just want to stay as busy as possible.
Make that experience, them getting them rounds in. But I'm don't get me wrong. I'm going in there to take people's head off. Make no mistake. When they sign to fight me, they're signing to beat me. At the end of the day, that we're gonna punch each other in the head, and we're gonna see who's standing at the end and who wins. So I'm looking to set people out, but I'm also I want the experience as well to be able to carry into title fights. You know what I'm saying?
Who's the central area champion at your weight?
It'll probably be Super Feather. I'll end up fighting for it. I'm not sure, mate. But it's not. It makes no difference to me anyway. Who it is, I'll beat them all for sure. It makes no difference to me if it's one person or another. When it's time for me to take that title fight, I'm taking whoever it is out.
I think it might be Michael Gomez at the minute.
He fought Levi Giles, didn't he?
Because he's the English champion, and I do believe he's the area champ as well.
Yeah, well, that's no problem to me. Is that Super Feather?
I do believe it is. Yeah.
Yeah, Super Feather. Yeah, well, that's no problem. But when we'll have another chat just before that fight, if that gets made, and we'll see.
I think he might. You never know. He might vacate it as he's got the English, but there's other fighters there anyway.
It grows, or if I grow, or if he drops it. you never know who's going to fight who, but eventually, best are going to fight best at top level. So I'll definitely be up there in that circle, and not Michael Gomez's circle. I'm talking about elite level. I'm talking Joe Cordina. Them, I'm not.
Do you want to do it through like the route of your area belt, then like English, British, Commonwealth, or whatever?
I'd be an English first. I won't. I'll fight for an area, but if I get opportunity to fight for an English rather than area, I'll do English.
Yeah.
Then a Brit. Then we'll do it that route. Or if not, if I get an opportunity, it all depends which way, which card I get dealt. If I feel I'm ready and my coach and my team feel I'm ready, we'll fight anyone at any given day. I don't give a bollocks, mate.
Mm-hmm. And for anyone who wants to come and support you for your fight, how much are the tickets?
They start off at 40 and they go right up to 250. So 40 is cheapest. All support's appreciated. I will be taking a Yorkshire Army up to Newcastle as always. I took it down London. I sold 120 tickets at York Hall.
And you, yeah, and you're just your tickets would just go up and up and up.
Exactly, mate. With stuff like this, keep doing interviews and getting my face out there, on them shows, delivering good performances. Eventually, mate, it won't be Josh Kelly's undercard; it'll be Codie Smith's undercard.
Yeah, and then all of these up and coming fighters will be on your card.
Mate, that's what I'm saying, and it's great, mate. Honestly, I can't wait. I
So,
love
like,
boxing.
what's like a dream venue just to like headline?
A dream venue for me. Don't me to be honest. I live. Do you know your football?
Yeah,
You know Oakwell Stadium, Barnsley.
yeah.
I've got a vision of winning a world title abroad and then coming home and defending it there. I think that's my dream. Selling out Oakwell Stadium, defending my first world title.
Yeah.
That'd be a sweet spot for me. But every fighter's
I
dream
think
is to
aren't
fight.
they playing in a playoff soon in the
Yeah,
final?
playoff final on Monday against Sheffield Wednesday. It's a Yorkshire derby.
Do you think
Yorkshire.
you'll what do you think the score would be?
2-1 Barnsley.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go Barnsley, yeah, but I don't know. I'm not really concentrated on football at the minute. I'm just watching boxing tapes, and I'm obviously in training camp, so everything I'm doing is to do with boxing. But I hope Barnsley win. It's my hometown, so I'd love to see them win.
For anyone who hasn't seen you fight, like how would you describe yourself as like a fighter? What can people expect from you?
Uh, I'm I'm a similar fighter to Canelo. I've got good head movement. I've got power, and I'm up there. I'm one of the technically best boxers on planet, in my opinion. Obviously, people say different. It's a game of opinions. That's why it's such
Do
a
you
good
think
sport.
you're at area level already?
Oh, I'm at English level already, for sure. For sure, I'm just getting. It'd be disrespectful for me to go in there and start demanding English title fights straight
Yeah.
away after one fight. But personally, for me, I know I am. I've sparred with good people, so I know what
Who've you
level I'm at.
sparred?
Um, we'll keep sparring in gym. We'll keep sparring in gym,
Yeah.
but I know what level I'm at, and everyone who's around me and knows or who's sparred with me and coaches, they all know, if they know me, what level I am at, and it's only a matter of time before I become a world champion.
Mm-hmm.
I've given myself 5 year, 5 year from 5 year from 31st of March 2023. I've given myself 5 year to become a world champion. They're my goals. So whoever's in way of them are gonna get beat.
Mm-hmm. And before I let you go, do you want to just thank anyone who's helping you?
Yeah, I'd like to thank my coach, my family, my dad. Without my dad, I wouldn't be able to do it without my dad. I'd like to thank you for having me on your for interviewing me. I'd like to thank you. I'd like to thank Wasserman, all my sponsors. Let me just get a tea. I'd like to thank all my sponsors here. With all my sponsors, I'd like to thank all these, and yeah, it'll be great, and you'll be seeing a lot more of Codie Smith. Whether it's sooner or later, you'll know who I am.
Mm-hmm. And make sure if you can get down to Newcastle, to get your tickets off Codie, and if not, watch it live on the Zone.
For sure, mate. Thank you. Thank
Good
you for
luck
having
with the
me.
fight, mate, and keep smashing it.
Top man, mate. Speak soon, yeah?
And you, mate. Bye.
Bye.